Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Paramatma means the Supreme Self. Paramatma here indicates the Supreme Lord who is infinite, who is beyond Maya also, who is transcendental, and who is only one. Many times we believe that there are many Atmas, and then these Atmas have got separated from the Paramatma, and then the Atmas will go and meet the Paramatma. That is realization. While that may be the belief of certain philosophies or certain standpoints, but Vedanta says very clearly that there is only one supreme infinite consciousness, and there is no possibility of any modification in that. So it is only non-dual absolute truth which is the reality. Advaitam eva satyam. Ultimate reality has to be non-dual, infinite, and one. But if we are seeing this whole world, then from where all this came? Then we say Paramatma is the source of all this. Without undergoing any change, that one supreme self appears as many jivas. Like the one sun appears as so many reflections in so many pots. The sun is only one, it has not become many. And it is not that the reflection will then merge back into the sun. No. The realization is I am that one sun. I am that one infinite consciousness. That is realization. Because essentially we are one. So one meaning of Paramatma is that one who is the supreme, and there is none other than that Paramatma. That alone is Sadeva Saumya, Idamagra Asid. There was and there is, and there will be only one truth. So this is the supreme self, consciousness. The second meaning of Paramatma, then, when we think about the duality, then we say that using the power of Maya, that Paramatma has become all this. So the source of the creation is this Paramatma. The material and the efficient cause is Paramatma. And there is nothing greater than that Lord. He is the supreme. So that is the third meaning. Paramascha asau atmacha. The Lord is the supreme because the Lord alone enlivens everything. So he is beyond the body, mind, intellect, and the world of objects, including even the unmanifest. Beyond that, he is the supreme. Hence he is Paramaha and Atma. And he is the self. The consciousness in each and every heart is that supreme self. So Advaita says that realization is to understand that I am not a jiva, but I am essentially that Paramatma. It is not that jiva becomes one with Paramatma. Atma becomes one with Paramatma. No. The jiva realizes that this body, mind, intellect was an illusion. In fact, it never got created. I alone am as the infinite consciousness. In the 15th chapter also Bhagavan says, Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatmeti Udahritaha Yolokatrayamavishya Bibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha. That supreme self is the transcendental. Uttama Purusha is beyond the finite ego, which goes on changing, that is called Kshara Purusha, beyond the Sakshi of that ego. The Sakshi of that ego is called Akshara Purusha, who observes all the changes. And that Sakshi is infinite consciousness identified with one pure intellect, is the Sakshi in us. But when a person has withdrawn all the attention from the scene, from everything that is changing and perishing, then the attribute of the seer or the Sakshi or the witness also goes. So Kshara Purusha, Akshara Purusha, both are gone. What remains? Uttamaha. One transcendental absolute self alone remains, which is what the experience of the person is in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. The experiencer experienced and the experience, all the three disappear. Only one absolute consciousness is. So Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatma iti Udahritaha. And it is that alone who has then become Ishvara also and pervades the whole universe of the three worlds. Yo Lokatrayamavishya Bhuhu Bhuvaha Suvaha. And with reference to that world, that Supreme Lord is called Ishvaraha. Vibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha. So we have to understand Paramatma from this standpoint, that from the highest standpoint, Paramatma alone is, there is no duality. That is the true state. From the level of creation, where duality exists, we should say that Paramatma is the source of this whole universe. Using the power of Maya, Paramatma has created, sustains, and he destroys the whole universe. And where is that Paramatma? In our own heart. When we go beyond the attachment to the body, mind, intellect, and the witness, what we realize Paramatma is. And Lord Shiva is that Paramatma in each one of us. The Supreme Self. Nothing is greater than that Lord. So may Paramatma help us to realize our essential oneness with the Paramatma.
Two children. One is a 3-year-old guy. The other is about 6 years old. Both of them have been given the breakfast and both of them the stomach belly full, and then they are sent out to play. These two gone, and there the 6-year-old fellow saw the reading glass of the grandfather. Grandfather is of such condition that even spectacles are not sufficient for him to read, and therefore he has got a lens with a handle, and it is with that lens that he is reading. He saw the lens. The boy took it, and he found that the little fellow is sitting down there. So he went near him. Baby, you must have pain. Look at your toe. And the child saw. One look, he closed the eyes. And he started screaming. Mother came. Baby, what is it? What is it? Ah, my toe, my toe, my toe. The mother looked at every side of the toes, everything all right. So mother said, aha, that is why you are crying. Okay, baby, now I will do a mantra on it. Gone. The boy looked at it through the tears, winked the eyes twice to remove the tears, and saw, my mother is a great thing. It is now all right. Normal. The mother goes back to kitchen. The brother comes. Your toe, from the toe it has become your thumb. Look at it. The fellow. Again the mother comes. What is that trouble now? He looks at it, it's all right. Oh, I will do the same mantra. Dekho beta, your hand has become all right. No! Suddenly she remembered. Why? The other fellow is standing in that corner with his hand behind himself. Vivera called him. What is in your hand? Nothing. Oh, I am just playing, grandpapa. When he saw it, understood. He said, bring it here. Baby, do you see my thumb? Yes, mommy. Now look at it. Are you, mommy? Now I remove it. See that thumb? See? Twice he has shown. The boy has understood. He has realized that this glass gives him. Everywhere he goes on looking at this glass only. And the glass he will not give to anybody. He screams and screams. For 3 days, the grandfather cannot read the newspaper. But the boy has understood that the things that I see large are not so. It is only because of the medium through which I am looking. Okay? Atman, the self, the supreme, is all pervading. It is the same within and without. But you and I are looking at God through the distorting equipment of the BMI, and we are seeing the pluralistic world. And like that innocent child, you are also screaming that this world is too much for me, Swamiji. I am a dropout. I want drugs without which I can't face this problem. I Buddha. When Narayana is looked at through the medium of time, it appears that the world is of plurality and they are grinning at you with vicious cruelty. The moment you move from the equipment, distorting equipment of BMI, you realize that Atman, the self within, without, is one and the same. There is no question of saying that it is imperishable. Imperishable has got a meaning only with reference to perishable. I am a husband only with reference to my wife. I can't go about saying to every lady that I am your husband. I am a husband to my wife only. And the moment my wife dies, I surrender my status as a husband. I am a son with reference to my father. In the same way, with reference to the world of plurality which is constantly changing, we recognize and intellectually grasp that there is a changeless one. But this changeless and the changeable are both expression of something beyond them all. The absolute. The absolute has no form, no name, no sound. And that is why we have left some space above Om, representing the absolute, which became Om, and through Om functions through the BMI, and the endless varieties of the entire tree of life has come out. Cut the tree, turn your attention from the changeable to the changeless. And when you reach there, it is not even changeless, because changeless is only with reference to the changeable. Once in the changeless, from the changeable, you move on to the changeless. And when you reach there, it is not even changeless. It is that which was playing as changeable and the changeless. That is called the absolute Purushottam.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.